If you had to ask me what I find the most interesting character in Nick Brawl is, I would probably have a few answers that you would be easy to give. I could talk about the Frankenstein's monster that is Toph, due to how much she's just changed over pretty much every patch. I could talk about Leo and how he pretty much had like the worst fall from grace out of any character in this game. But to me at least, the most interesting characters aren't any of these or any other characters here, other than this funny little guy.
Patrick!
Now, I wouldn't say that Patrick is bad. In Nasby, I'd argue that only one character is unviable, and that's Leo. Patrick is actually pretty decent, all things considered. Sure, he's on the lower end of tier lists, but he actually has quite a few things that he can get around with. I'll mostly go in order from lights to strongs to specials because I think they're all universally kind of interesting regarding his kit. First off, his jab. It's just kind of fine. It's good for jab blocks, but I don't really know if it's a good combo starter. Some characters are able to kind of use their jabs as a really good starter for combos, i.e. SpongeBob, Toph, Sandy. Characters like that can really use their jabs, but Patrick's is mostly just for jab blocks and nothing else. Light Up is fine. It's a decent combo starter. It can lead into light up airs. It's just kind of alright. Light Down is actually one of his really great moves. Like, it's a great disjoint. It's pretty decently fast. Against some characters, you can actually edge guard depending on what character you're against. It's generally just a good move to have. It's a really good disjoint. You could play neutral with it with strafing. It's pretty good. L dash is also pretty good. It's kind of fast. A lot of dash attacks are pretty bad on block, but that's understandable. And like certain other characters, he can get a good confirm out of it. Light dash up strong is a really good confirm for him. It works on higher percents, and if you set it to higher, it can kill.
Oh, what a hit!
This is on no DI, but even on different DIs, this can be really good as a kill confirms, since up strong's pretty reliably fast. Next, I want to talk about Patrick's strong attacks, mostly the grounded ones. I'll get into the aerials later because I just generally feel like they're also just a big old bag of worms. First is neutral strong.
This is Patrick!
It's bad. It's not even good. Hits on scaling kind of neuters, and he kind of just fucks with a lot of neutral strongs, specifically the angle. It's fine on no DI, but on different DI angles, it can really be weird. It's fine on no DI, but on like DI in, I think it's weird. It's kind of just one of those. Like it's weird. I don't know how this happened, but it just kind of does. Next is grounded up strong. This is actually one of his good grounded strongs. It's pretty fast. I already mentioned it can L dash into up strong. It's a pretty good strong. It's a good kill confirm for Patrick. And it's just, you can even like do like jab lock into it if you get the timing right. Down strong is also bad. Never use this unless you're going for a cheesy spike where the opponent hasn't been able to get hit and they're trying to recover. It's slow, it's very niche. Unless you're really confident in an RPS interaction, never go for this move. It's just bad. S-Dash is actually really good. S-Dash into Snare is pretty amazing. Well, it's not amazing, but it's good. It's a good confirm for Patrick. It works on different guys. You can delay these snares to get something else, it generally is just a good option for whatever you're looking for. It's a good combo tool. It can do down throws into S dashes if you're getting the right DI. Generally just a good move. I'm gonna go next to Patrick's aerials because I want to save specials for last, actually. So, El Nair. It's fine. It's kinda alright as a combo tool. You can get combos with it with up strong. Or not up strong, up throw. And generally it's alright. It's fine for what it is, but it's not like amazing. It's not some hidden secret. Light up air is actually pretty good on the other hand. It's a good combo tool. It's not super slow. It's kind of just a good combo tool.
That's gotta hurt.
Elder is actually pretty good. Like, it's not amazing, and it's definitely one of the weaker dares, but against certain characters like Nigel, it really fucks them up if you get it right. The way the angle and the way the speed is actually can be pretty deadly, even if it doesn't get the usual dare shenanigans that some other characters do. Snare is next, and this is probably his best move. It's actually a really, really good move. As doing it with air dashes down is this is just Patrick neutral. You can literally play neutral as Patrick against this. It does have a few caveats. One being, you know, RPS that can fuck with it if your opponent has a good down strong that's fast and reliable, then it kind of sucks. But if it doesn't, you get a pretty much easy neutral. It's strong too, and it confirms to stuff like throws and whatnot. It's just a good move. Air up strong is fine. You can do the usual confirm of forward throw DI into this move like other characters can. It's not bad. It can be useful and it's also not a bad RPS tool if you want to be more prepared for things. Down strong is weird. I genuinely think this is an underrated move. It's fast, it can grab ledge, which is a huge savior for a character like this. And there are times it's like way stronger than you think. So if you like get a hit on someone, it can actually kill a little better than you would think.
Oh, what a hit!
It's genuinely a decent move. And if you want to get back on stage quickly and your opponent's further away, go for it. The end lag isn't awful, but if you're up close, it's kind of a riskier option. And last, but not least, I want to go over Patrick's specials. But before we do, I want to talk about something. Specifically, a horrible, horrible truth. As of this current patch, his grabs are bugged. Basically, the grabs got bugged so that they don't work on blocking opponents. Regular grabs work fine, it's just that command grabs, kind of fucked. It's pretty fucked up for Patrick. It definitely hurt him in the long run, competitively, but even with that, he's still not bad, and I feel like that says a lot about Nasby. First I want to talk about neutral special. It's not a bad move. You can, if you're lucky, you can get a good jab block out of it, and it's pretty high damage, so it's not a bad way to go for reads or jab blocks. Tapping the button, I don't really see a lot of people use it to like, they don't do this. Like, I never see this. You're never gonna see it unless you're going for like stupid off-stage shit.
Oh, what a hit!
Also, hot take, it's kind of a good recovery tool. Probably a lot higher, like, it actually judges you more forward, so if you're confident, you can use this as a recovery tool. It's not terrible. Up special is next, and yeah, it's just kind of eh. It's multi-directional, which is nice, but it's still not amazing. It is some characters can just edge guard the fuck out of him. But it's definitely better. It's definitely not bad. It's just kind of meh. The last one I want to talk about, sort of, is E's Hug Driver. And yeah, this is the funny move. It's kind of bad. It's in a way. Yeah, you can get cheese off of it, but unless you're a stock ahead, it's not really a good risk to take unless you're super confident that you can win. A lot of times, EX Hug is a good game finisher if you're lucky to get a jab lock and you time it right so that the opponent doesn't block it. But besides that, it's slow, so it's not really good to use. And if you're using it as a damage dealer, it's alright, but the distance means you're gonna run the risk if you don't want to risk that. And last, but certainly not least in regards to his command grabs, EX Hug. It's one of the 2 command inputs in the game, and it's 360 and then special. And this is kind of a weird move. It's objectively bad. It's very slow. The addition of it being blockable means that you're probably going to be super vulnerable if it misses. But it's not even awful. It has very niche usage. For one, if you're feeling confident to close out a set, then that's very easy to go for if you have the right opponent. It's kind of a matchup check in a way. If they don't know how to deal with it, you're getting either free damage if you're far away enough, or you're both dying, and depending on your stocks, you might have the lead. Or, on the third option, you're just doing this to fuck around and find out.
Incredible!
It also has armor, which actually can make it a very niche option for getting out of combos. Yeah, armor makes it kind of fucked up. It's not great though. It's very much something that you want to really figure out if your opponent is going to deal with it. If your opponent can deal with it, don't go for it, unless you're like doing it for the element of surprise. In general, Patrick, even with his command grabs getting pretty much, very much nerfed, he's actually not, he's still decent. Like, he's not super slow. He's got good moves. And I feel like that just says a lot about how Nasby is as a game, that even a character that has one of their core mechanics bugged is still pretty decent. And I don't know, there's just something very beautiful about it. Also, I think it's funny that EX Hug actually originally didn't do 69. It was like added because I don't even remember the original damage. But it was like kind of like, maybe it was like, I think it was like 40 something. And now it just does 69 because funny. And also it was like an actual genuinely good buff because now the move actually can kill if you land with it. I can't really show that here, but just pretend that it killed there, but like that's with no DI. But pretend it like killed with a cool anything. And also EX Hug into Snare kind of goes crazy. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't hit it, but yeah. Patrick.